Hi. So last thing I want to talk to you about is some AI tools, and I'm going to start with Chat GPT, which is the one that began it all. Um, I'm going to go ahead and log in, and it is a free version that I am using. And you can sign up with Google if you don't have an account and get an account. And one of the advantages of having an account is that it saves all your previous chats. So over here on the left, I have all my previous chats and all the things I've asked it for. Now, the great thing about Chat GPT, and let me move this guy, is that down here I can ask any question I want. So let's say, write an example cover letter for a high school student who has only babysat before. And I can have that be as rough as I want it to be, and it's going to go ahead and do its best to generate a very generic cover letter, right? It does give you a place to start from, which is definitely an issue that students have. So we have a cover letter example for students who have no experience. I can literally ask Chat GPT any question I want. This is a fairly generic question asking for a fairly generic thing. You can get a lot more granular with it. And as English teachers, you understand words, so understand that the better you are at writing prompts, the better you're going to get out. It is something that takes practice. I did give you some links to prompts. Now, that's one of the advantages of an application like Magic School. So I'm going to flip to Magic School now. So Chat GPT is good. It literally lets me do anything I want. Magic School is nice because you don't have to spend as much time crafting the prompts. And let me show you. So with Magic School, it's also a freemium thing where you can get more if you pay more. But I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google. Now, one of the big differences between the premium version and the regular version right now is that the premium version lets you edit a prompt after you do it. That doesn't mean you can't multiply submit, like you can submit it multiple times and keep changing your prompt. But the part of the premium is that finessing the prompt and seeing how it changes over time as you change things. So that is one thing for you to know about the premium version, okay? And just so you know, Magic School is still using Chat GPT as its background. And one of the things you should know is that the last update of this is information from April 2022. So if I were to ask it a question about something that happened in the last month, it would not know. It does not know, okay? So that is one of the limitations of AI is it only knows the data that we've given it. So when you log on to Magic School, you actually get like all the apps. They're all down here. All of them, they have categories. There's so many apps in here. I wanted to highlight a few. Number one that I think would be really useful to an English teacher would be the rubric generator. So I'm going to go ahead into that, and you'll see that it puts it very much on point, right? Pick your grade, pick your point scale, pick your assignment, describe the assignment, give me some options for customization, and then you're going to click generate and it's going to generate out a rubric, okay? It will be in a table form. If I click exemplar, you can have an example of what the rubric would be of how they would want it. The student will be able to write an argumentative essay, persuade a board member to approve building a park at the school, okay? So I'm gonna click generate, and it's gonna go ahead and generate. Now, if I was doing this, I would probably make sure, one thing that I really like to do is to use the standards. So I don't just put the student will be able to, but I like to copy and paste the standard right out of ODE standards, right? But this gives me my rubric right off the bat. Rubrics were always something that was hard for me, so I really like the rubric generator. Another thing that I really like is how many times have you given students an essay and they don't have any understanding of what it is, right? The standard would be to write an argument, right? So students should make a claim about, oh, let's go, who is to blame for Macbeth's downfall in a 5-paragraph essay. Let's go standard. Okay, and assignment prompt. I'm going to try generating it without typing all that because that's, so I'm just going to copy this and go ahead and generate. And this is going to give me an example that is good and an example that is not good, right? Now, one thing I immediately don't like about this is it doesn't use any quotes. So I'm going to edit my prompt and I'm going to say the exemplar should use MLA formatting and quotes. And then I'm going to generate. Oh, sorry, generate. So see, that actions is a premium thing, so I can't just edit. I have to go back, okay? So now I like the fact that this has specific quotes, okay? And I have my non-exemplar here, okay? Very useful. You can totally just copy these and take it right to a Google Doc. The export is premium, okay? I've never even tried the edit. Oh, I can go in and edit it, but if I'm going to copy it to Google Docs, why would I edit it here? But okay. It does not save your responses. So once I go away, that's gone. So I have to make sure I copy it out. That's part of premium, right? The other thing that I think would be really helpful is the text-dependent questions, the writing feedback, but they're all really basically work the same way. You put in some information, you try to make it as specific as possible and give it to students, okay? So they do have a writing feedback. I actually like an app called Brisk more because it doesn't make you copy and paste. It's an extension that you can use right in Google Docs, and it'll give you like a glow and grow. I should actually just show you guys that one. I did not include this on anyone else's, but Brisk Teaching is a free AI, and I'm going to include it on your guys's, okay? And it's just an extension you add to Chrome, right? So if I have a Google Doc open, let me just open my tech tips. It's going to give me horrible feedback on that, I'm sure. But here's that Linky doc, right? It will usually give me a little blue B or a little black B here for Brisk. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's my Brisk. And it's loading all my extensions because I have a lot of extensions on Google Docs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do Brisk. Now, right now, I have Educator Pro for free for 4 more days, which is really awesome because it really does some good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and click Give Feedback. The targeted is the one that's pro, but you can totally do any of these. So one that I really like to do is Next Steps. You give it the standard and you Brisk it, and it's going to go ahead and give you feedback. And then I copy and paste this right into the Google Doc, right? So it's giving me some feedback on what I should have done better on this outline. And no matter what, it's going to give feedback. So no matter how good the essay is, no matter how bad it is, it gives you feedback. Okay, so that is the one that I recommend. You do have the same exact tool here. I like Brisk because it's right in there. You can choose the standards. It's just easier to use. Okay. Okay, I hope you guys have fun. I've given you some resources at the end so you can explore some more stuff with AI if you want. Some resources specifically for ELA too. So I have some specific resources for you guys. Have a great collab, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in October. Bye.